In the fascinating world of cattle breeding, each breed tells a story. But there is one that broke the boundaries of the desert, defied the heat, and forever changed the genetics of cattle on the continent. Today, we explore the history of the Santa Gertrudis breed, a breed that was not born by chance, but by vision, necessity, and science. It all began in South Texas, in the United States, on the vast domains of the legendary King Ranch, a place so extensive that it seemed endless. There, under a relentless sun and on arid soil, a man named Robert J. Kleberg dreamed of something impossible: to create a breed of cattle that could withstand the heat, thrive on little food, and at the same time offer meat of exceptional quality. It was the 1900s, a time when Texas cattle ranching faced a constant enemy: extreme weather. European breeds, although productive, could not withstand drought or high temperatures, and Zebu breeds, strong and hardy, did not achieve the meat yield that the market demanded. Kleberg knew that the solution was not to choose between strength or quality, but to combine them. Thus was born one of the most impressive genetic feats of the 20th century: the cross between the Brahman, symbol of tropical hardiness, and the Shorthorn, emblem of English meat quality. Two breeds with opposing origins and temperaments came together to give life to a completely new lineage, the Santa Gertrudis, named after the Rincón de Santa Gertrudis itself, the piece of land where this story began. But the creation of this breed was not immediate. For years, King Ranch cattle breeders meticulously selected the specimens that best withstood the heat and showed superior muscle development. The result was an animal of large size, dark red skin, and serene gaze, with an inner strength that seemed to defy the laws of nature. Bulls of this breed easily reached 1,000 pounds, while cows showed exceptional docility and maternal ability. In 1940, after decades of selection and testing, the Santa Gertrudis breed was officially recognized as the first cattle breed developed in America. A genuinely continental creation, shaped by the fire of the desert and the patience of man. Its balanced genetics, with 5/8 Shorthorn and 3/8 Brahman, became the benchmark for modern tropical cattle breeding. But beyond the numbers and percentages, the true greatness of this breed lies in its purpose. The Santa Gertrudis was not designed for showcases, but for difficult pastures, for regions where grass is scarce, the heat is scorching, and cattle farming demands more than just muscle. It demands character. That perfect blend of resistance, meat quality, and adaptability made it a breed with global impact. From Texas to Australia, from Mexico to Colombia, its presence marked the beginning of a new era in tropical cattle farming. What Robert Kleberg began as an experiment became a legacy. The Santa Gertrudis proved that science and nature can walk hand in hand, that intelligent selection can create breeds that not only survive, but thrive in the most challenging conditions on the planet. And so, amid the dust of the Texas desert, a breed was born that became a symbol of evolution, a living monument to human perseverance and the power of genetics. When you first see a Santa Gertrudis, you are not looking at a simple farm animal. You are looking at a living testimony to the balance between the strength of the tropics and the genetic elegance of livestock science. Every detail of its body tells a story. Every muscle, every fold, every glance reflects the purpose for which it was created. Unlike many European breeds, the Santa Gertrudis stands out for its imposing presence. Its body is large, long, deep, and perfectly proportioned. Adult males can easily exceed 1,000 kilograms in weight, while females reach 700 kilograms while maintaining a robust, feminine, and productive silhouette. Its bone structure is solid, its back straight, and its chest broad. Characteristics that reveal genetics designed to withstand hard work without losing efficiency. Color is another of their most distinctive features, a skin pigmented in intense red or dark brown tones, which protects the animal from the sun's rays and prevents burns in arid climates. This reddish tone, inherited from their Shorthorn lineage, is not only aesthetic, it acts as a natural barrier against radiation and skin infections. Added to this is a short, shiny, uniform coat that reflects light and helps maintain body temperature even in tropical temperatures of over 40 degrees. Its broad, powerful head, with a slightly convex forehead and long, drooping ears, denotes its Zebu heritage. These ears not only express nobility, but also biological efficiency, as they help dissipate body heat like natural radiators. The dark, expressive eyes project a serenity that contrasts with their enormous size. They convey the gentleness for which the breed is recognized worldwide. The broad dewlap and moderate hump in bulls are symbols of their Brahman lineage. The dewlap, in addition to being a characteristic feature, aids in thermal regulation by increasing the surface area for heat exchange. Their muscular neck and broad rump reflect the genetic power that allows them to develop firm musculature, ideal for the production of high-quality meat. In motion, the Santa Gertrudis looks like an athlete. Its gait is firm and fluid, its joints flexible, and its posture proud. This dynamism is key to its survival in uneven terrain, where it can travel long distances in search of grass or water without showing signs of fatigue. Its capacity for physiological adaptation sets it apart from breeds specialized in temperate climates. It can maintain its productivity in environments with high humidity, extreme heat, or low-quality pastures without compromising its body condition. From a genetic standpoint, the Santa Gertrudis combines the best of two worlds, the natural resistance of the Brahman with the excellent feed conversion of the Shorthorn. This fusion gives it an unmatched competitive advantage. It converts the coarse, dry forage of the tropics into high-quality meat with surprising efficiency. In addition, its pigmented skin and robust immune system make it less susceptible to parasites and tropical diseases, dramatically reducing maintenance costs. But what really makes the Santa Gertrudis an extraordinary breed is its productive versatility. Although it was conceived as a beef breed, its females display excellent maternal ability, easy calving, and good milk production for raising their calves. This combination of strength, fertility, and docility has made this breed a fundamental pillar of Latin American livestock farming. The Santa Gertrudis is not only an imposing animal, it is the reflection of a brilliant idea that true excellence in the field is not measured by purity, but by the harmony between nature and adaptation. It is a breed that was born in the heat of the desert, but today thrives in the wet pastures of South America. A breed that is not afraid of the climate, that does not depend on comfort, and that demonstrates that in modern livestock farming, efficiency begins with genetics. To talk about the Santa Gertrudis breed is to talk about intelligent productivity, natural efficiency, and an almost perfect balance between genetics and profitability. What began as an experiment in selective breeding is now one of the most valued breeds in the world for its meat yield, adaptability, and direct contribution to the rural economy. Santa Gertrudis bulls can reach weights between 900 and 1,000 kilograms, while cows weigh around 700 or 800 kilograms, displaying well-defined musculature and uniform body development. But their true strength lies not only in their size, but also in their ability to transform grass into meat with admirable efficiency. Their average feed conversion of 7.5 kilograms of feed per kilogram of weight gained places them among the most profitable breeds for tropical systems. This means that each hectare of pasture produces more meat, with less expenditure on supplements and fodder. From birth, their performance is remarkable. Calves weigh between 32 and 37 kilograms at birth, ensuring easy and uncomplicated deliveries. At 6 months, they can exceed 220 kilograms, and at 18 months, they can reach 400 kilograms, maintaining a carcass yield of 60 to 61%, which translates into high-quality meat with excellent marbling, tenderness, and flavor. And although the Santa Gertrudis was conceived as a beef breed, its versatility has led it to perform as a dual-purpose breed on many farms. The cows, in addition to being fertile and calving regularly, produce enough milk to ensure the vigorous growth of their calves. Their longevity, with cows that can continue to calve for more than 10 years, makes them a long-term investment for the producer. A Santa Gertrudis cow is not an expense. It is an asset that multiplies over time. In terms of reproduction, the breed has outstanding parameters. Females reach their first calving between 24 and 28 months, with an interval between calvings of 380 to 400 days and conception rates of just 1.5 to 2, figures that demonstrate their high fertility. This, added to its docility and easy handling, means that even small farmers can work with this breed without large investments in infrastructure. But the true impact of the Santa Gertrudis is not measured only in numbers, but in economic opportunities. In regions where livestock farming faces poor soils, droughts, and technological limitations, this breed has represented a real alternative for progress for farmers. Its hardiness allows production to be maintained even in dry seasons, reducing dependence on expensive inputs. Each animal becomes a source of food, income, and family stability. In addition, its adaptability to hot and humid climates has allowed it to expand into countries in Latin America, the Caribbean, Africa, and Oceania. It is a breed that thrives in the Texas desert, as well as in the plains of Colombia or the pampas of Paraguay. Its resistance to parasites, ticks, and tropical diseases reduces veterinary costs and ensures higher yields in each production cycle. In a world where efficiency and sustainability make all the difference, the Santa Gertrudis represents a modern response to the challenges of tropical livestock farming. It produces more meat, with less feed, and under natural conditions. And its value goes beyond business. It is an example of how science, tradition, and a passion for livestock can build a sustainable production model that benefits both large producers and small farmers. That is why, where others see cattle, experts see an economic engine. A breed that not only feeds bodies, but also entire rural economies. The Santa Gertrudis is a promise fulfilled, an animal that turns farm work into prosperity and demonstrates that the true strength of livestock farming lies in adaptation, intelligence, and well-directed genetics. The true power of the Santa Gertrudis lies not only in its size, its meat, or its history, but in its ability to adapt to any environment. This breed does not fear the heat, does not surrender to drought, and does not stop in the face of the challenges of the tropics. It is the result of directed evolution, a perfect balance between genetics and environment, between science and nature. Born on the arid plains of Texas, the Santa Gertrudis quickly adapted to the tropical and subtropical climates of the American continent. Its thick, elastic, pigmented skin protects it from solar radiation. Its short, shiny coat acts as a heat shield that reflects heat, and its ability to maintain body temperature even in the 40-degree tropics is one of its greatest biological advantages. While other breeds seek shade, the Santa Gertrudis continues to graze under the sun. This heat resistance not only improves their well-being, but also keeps their productivity constant. Cows do not reduce their feed intake, bulls do not lose fertility, and calves grow with the same vigor even in the driest times of the year. In regions where cattle farming is synonymous with sacrifice, this breed represents a safe and reliable alternative. But its adaptability is not limited to climate. The Santa Gertrudis has also been shown to thrive at different altitudes and soil types, from the savannas of Venezuela to the warm valleys of Mexico and the humid plains of Brazil. Its efficient metabolism allows it to take advantage of low-quality forage, converting rustic grass into lean meat, reducing dependence on expensive concentrates or supplements. This makes it a key ally for medium and small producers, who find in this breed a balance between performance and low maintenance. In addition, its immune system is a natural strength. Its tough skin and the waxy substance that coats its coat make it difficult for ticks and parasites to attach themselves, reducing cases of anemia and vector-borne diseases. This biological resistance translates into less use of medications, lower veterinary costs, and more sustainable and environmentally friendly production. In terms of longevity, the Santa Gertrudis is a champion. Cows can remain productive for more than 10 years, which means more calves, more milk, and more stability for the farm. Their consistent fertility and ability to recover quickly after calving allow for continuous production cycles, a factor that makes a difference in the rural economy. And there is something else that defines this breed: its genetic versatility. Thanks to its balance of European and Zebu blood, it has served as the basis for multiple genetic improvement programs in Latin America. Its contribution to new lines of tropical cattle has been key to the development of breeds adapted to climate change conditions, ensuring food production in vulnerable regions. The economic impact of this adaptability is profound. In countries where livestock farming represents a vital part of rural income, the Santa Gertrudis has proven that it does not take large resources to produce successfully. Its low input requirements, high survival rate, and natural hardiness allow producers to achieve profitability even in extensive or low-tech systems. And as global demand for sustainable meat increases, the Santa Gertrudis is positioning itself as a strategic breed for the future. Every farm where a Santa Gertrudis grazes has a story of transformation. A family that now has a stable income. A field that is producing again after years of drought. A rancher who found in this breed the security he previously lacked. And behind all that, a universal lesson. Tomorrow's livestock farming will not depend on brute force, but on genetic intelligence and natural adaptation. The Santa Gertrudis not only conquered the Texas desert, it also conquered the tropics, proving that sustainable livestock farming is possible if we understand that nature is not to be dominated. It is to be respected, studied, and improved. The legacy of the Santa Gertrudis breed goes far beyond its genetics. Its true impact is felt in rural economies, in cattle-raising families, and in communities that have found in this breed a constant source of progress. Because the Santa Gertrudis not only feeds, it also drives the economic and social development of the countryside. Since its creation at the King Ranch in Texas, its expansion has been unstoppable. In just a few years, this breed crossed borders, conquering countries such as Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, Paraguay, and Brazil, where it adapted with surprising ease. Its success was no accident. It combined tropical hardiness, excellent weight gain, and high-quality meat, three factors that the livestock market urgently needed. On a continent where heat, humidity, and poor soils limit production, the Santa Gertrudis became a real and profitable solution. Its versatility allowed both large ranchers and small producers to find tangible benefits. For the former, it represented a high-yield breed with low maintenance costs, capable of adapting to extensive systems without losing productivity. For farmers, it became a sustainable economic opportunity. A cow that is hardy, breeds easily, and converts rough pasture into steady income. Each Santa Gertrudis calf means food, education, and stability for a rural family. In tropical countries, where European breeds lose efficiency, the Santa Gertrudis demonstrates its economic power by maintaining an average daily weight gain of 0.9 kilograms and a carcass yield of more than 60%, even under challenging environmental conditions. That translates into more meat, less investment, and higher profits per hectare. Its low mortality rate and high fertility rate reduce financial risks and allow for consistent production throughout the year. And there is something that experts highlight: its strategic importance for food sovereignty in Latin America. In a global context where climate change affects production, this breed offers a viable and sustainable alternative. Its genetics combine the best of two worlds: the European ability to produce premium meat, and the hardiness of zebu cattle. This perfectly balanced mix ensures that tropical livestock farming does not depend on fragile imported breeds, but rather strengthens its own regional genetic heritage. In addition, Santa Gertrudis has been key in genetic improvement programs. Its ability to transmit hardiness and adaptability has made it a base breed for the development of new tropical hybrids. Today, its genes are present in thousands of commercial herds that produce meat and milk more efficiently and ecologically. Its contribution is measured not only in tons of meat, but also in technological progress, sustainability, and economic well-being for producers. But perhaps the most inspiring aspect of the Santa Gertrudis is its human impact. On every farm where one of these animals grazes, there is a story of overcoming adversity. Cattle ranchers who once lost animals to heat or disease now maintain healthy and productive herds. Farmers who depended on the whims of the weather now have a stable income thanks to a breed that does not demand, but adapts. In the eyes of a Santa Gertrudis, there is more than just genetics. There is hope, because it represents the possibility of a more just, more efficient, and more connected form of livestock farming. A form of livestock farming that respects the limits of the ecosystem, but at the same time raises the value of rural work. In the tropical economy, where every liter of water and every meter of grass counts, the Santa Gertrudis has established itself as a silent engine of agricultural development. Its presence means employment, food, and above all, productive independence. It is not just a breed that resists, it is a breed that transforms. That is why, in recent years, demand for its genetics has skyrocketed. Santa Gertrudis insemination programs and semen and embryo banks are helping to reproduce its legacy around the world, ensuring that this breed continues to lead the future of sustainable tropical livestock farming. The Santa Gertrudis is not just history, it is a model of economic success. A breed that teaches us that prosperity in the countryside begins with the right genetics and with the knowledge of those who know how to listen to what the land and the animals have to say. At every tropical sunrise, when the sun begins to turn the pastures golden and the dew slowly rises, there is a silhouette that dominates the horizon. The Santa Gertrudis, majestic, steadfast, with the serenity of one who has learned to live with the harshness of the climate and the generosity of the land. It is not just an animal. It is the living representation of livestock evolution, a symbol of resilience, work, and hope. From the arid sands of Texas to the plains of Latin America, this breed has come a long way. A journey that began as a dream at King Ranch and ended up becoming a global legacy, present on thousands of farms that today thrive thanks to its genetics. Because the Santa Gertrudis not only adapted to the tropics, it conquered them. It proved that heat is not an obstacle, but an opportunity, that scarcity is not weakness, but a challenge that can be transformed into strength. Its success is not measured solely in production figures or yield percentages. It is measured in the calloused hands of the ranchers who day after day trust in its resilience. It is measured in the faces of the rural families who depend on it to live, to educate, to advance. In every liter of milk, in every kilo of meat, there is a story of effort, adaptation, and rural pride. Santa Gertrudis has proven that the livestock industry of the future does not have to be at odds with nature. Its strength comes precisely from respecting the limits of the ecosystem, from using resources without exhausting them, from understanding that the land is not to be dominated. It is to be understood, cared for, and honored. In times when climate change is redefining the rules of the countryside, Santa Gertrudis stands out as a breed of tomorrow. Its genetics, shaped by the desert heat and human patience, offer a real solution for producing quality meat without sacrificing sustainability. And that is where its true greatness lies, not in its size or weight, but in its ability to coexist with the land that saw it born. Every step a Santa Gertrudis takes on the dry grass is a reminder that the countryside is still alive, that there is still room for innovation, for responsible genetics, and for honest work that builds the future. Its history is not that of just any breed. It is the story of an alliance between man and nature, an alliance that has withstood time and hardship. And as the wind blows across the prairies and the sun falls on its iron-red skin, the message becomes clear. Cattle ranching is not just production, it is heritage, it is culture, it is life. The Santa Gertrudis is living proof that knowledge and passion can transform the countryside. It is the fruit of science and faith, of perseverance and respect for natural cycles. Its legacy does not end in the corral. It extends to every farm, every market, every generation that continues to believe that working the land is an art form. Because when man and nature understand each other, breeds like this are born. Breeds that resist, that produce, that inspire. Breeds that remind us that the future of agriculture is not inherited, it is cultivated.